Hi YouTube, it's Purdy364 back with another Monopoly review. This time we're going to look at a Monopoly that is actually based on one of my favourite things in general, which is M&Ms. I absolutely adore M&Ms, and I was so glad when they came out with an M&Ms Monopoly. This has had three different packaging redesigns. They started with the strip of the board along there, then there was this one, and then more latterly there's one with the new box design with the tabs in the corners. I only have this version. I bought this brand new off of eBay a couple of years ago with some Christmas money. It cost me around about £30, but I think it's fairly hard to come by now. You might be able to pick it up for around about £30 to £40, but again, it is made by USAopoly, not Winning Moves, so it's an American version. So, if we have a quick look at the box, what I really like is on the box, if you can see the background there, I know there's a bit of glare there, but if you look at the background, you can see that the box is actually designed very similarly to M&M packets. I don't believe the M&M packets in the UK are designed like this, but in America they have, each of the packets has got these round bits on them right across, which is very cool. Obviously, old Monopoly logo there, collectible pewter tokens shown larger than actual size. And then this was obviously pre-release of Miss Brown, who's the 6th spokes candy, but you've got red and yellow, blue, crispy and green. Obviously crispy was named when they were crispy M&Ms and not pretzel M&Ms. So here we go, 6 collectible pewter tokens on the side there. M&Ms Collector's Edition, Monopoly, 2 to 6 players, ages 8 to adult. And then same on the side there, and same on the back there. So, let's have a look. M&M's Collector's Edition. Live the Sweet Life. M&M's chocolate candies were introduced in 1941, and by the late 1940s they were widely available to the public. In 1954, along with the growth of television, the M&M's characters and the milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand slogan were introduced. 50 years later, the M&M's characters are recognised icons, and their memorable commercials are loved throughout the world. Now America's favourite board game teams up with everyone's favourite candy-coated chocolates in the M&M's Collector's Edition of the Monopoly game, giving you the chance to buy, sell and trade beloved M&M's ads in an effort to own it all in the world of chocolate and to truly live the sweet life. Grab the M&M's dispenser token and advance to go for a chocolatey good time. So there you go. And then custom M&M's money replaces classic Monopoly money. Custom title deed cards feature M&M's commercials, so you might recognise some of the commercials around the board as we have a look. Custom cards replace classic Chance and Community Chest, so that's yellow and red. Obviously the two most famous spokes candies. Traditional houses and hotels are replaced by or are renamed reels and directors' chairs. And then there's 6 collectible pewter tokens. M&M's logo, M&M's dispenser, yellow and red, crispy, green's boot, and blue's sacks. And then if you look down here, we've got Hasbro, Monopoly, and we've also got the M&M's logo there. Yeah, and that's it. No, USAopoly logo is down there. I was wondering where that was. And then if you look around the board, this is quite nice actually. It transitions from yellow to brown. And up in the corners you don't see this sort of the blurry lines, so it's quite nice. Obviously that's just an image of the board, and we'll have a closer look at the board momentarily. So if we get the lid off, you can see that there are no other editions of Monopoly on the sides, but they carry on that dotted theme on there. You all know by now that I like the inserts to have a purpose, and this one does. So this has got the M&M's commercial debuts. So in 1954, Witch Hand, 1960, Chocolate Shower, 1967, No Chocolate Mess, 1972 Cowboy, 1976 The Candyman, 1982 Crowded Bag, and then there's the old red and yellow, I think. And at the top there you've got some images from the reels as well. Where were we? 1983 M&Ms Land, 1993 Chocolate Camp, 1996 Falling in Love or Love Hurts, 1996 Faint, 1996 Party, 1997 Myth, 1997 Muscle Men. That's again red and yellow. There's red and yellow as they are now. 1999 Director or No Blue Aqui, 1999 Floor, 1999 Switch, 2001 Monkey See, Monkey Do, 2001 Lick, 2002 Valentine, 2003 Vending Machine, 2004 The Great Colour Quest, and 2004 Chocolate River. A lot of you, you guys in the UK may not recognise some of these adverts. I know I don't. And I know we have different advertising laws, so we don't get so many M&Ms adverts now. I think the States still get quite a few adverts for M&Ms and things, so they're still quite prolific. Obviously I know they had the new Super Bowl advert last year, I think, for Brown rather. Anyway, so as normal, we've got Go, Just Visiting and in Jail, Free Parking, and Go to Jail. And then on the board we've got M&M's Collector's Edition with Crispy there falling down. We've got Blue, who is the director. We've got the M&M's Minis cameras there. So it's all themed around sort of movies and them being actors and things like that. So there we go. So as I read out on the insert, these are the adverts. So that's Witch Hand and Chocolate Shower, and it's really nice to see the characters progress. So obviously that was yellow and that was red, or vice versa, and then there's yellow instead of Community Chest. Lose Your M is the income tax. Another thing I really like is the stations are all packets of M&Ms. So for everyone in the UK, we've got milk chocolate, we've got peanut, and if you are aware of the American flavours, we've also got peanut butter, and we've got almond, which is very cool. There's No Chocolate Mess. We've got Red instead of Chance. Cowboy, which is a slightly more modern version. And there's the Candyman, which has got an orange and a green there as well. So I guess they were just generic M&Ms at the time. If we then move round, Crowded Bag. M&M's World. I think this is before they had an M&M's World in London. Hopefully I will get to go there soon. M&M's Land, Chocolate Camp, Falling in Love or Love Hurts. I think I remember that advert. Faint, Party. So now we're getting round. Obviously these are the adverts with the modern people in. There we go. Myth, so that was Green's introduction. We've got Muscle Men, Director, or No Blue Aqui, which I think was Blue's introduction. Floor, which seems to be Crispy's introduction. We've got Switch, which if you look there, you've got Red holding a bag of peanut M&Ms. You've got Crispy holding a bag of regular M&Ms, and you've got Yellow holding a bag of crispy M&Ms. So switching it up. M&M Studios, Monkey See, Monkey Do. We've got Lick, and I think I remember that one. Yeah, because Crispy goes crazy. Because Crispy is notoriously afraid that somebody's going to eat him. Very nervous. Valentine, Vending Machine, The Great Colour Quest, and Chocolate River, and then VIP Pass to Blues Cafe is the other tax. So, let's have a look at the instructions here. Haven't you ever thought back to your favourite M&M's commercial and wished you could see it again? Now that you'll be wheeling and dealing your all-time favourite commercials, you'll need to know the basic game rules, plus how the special edition differs from the classic game. So then the rest is just, this is showing you what's different, which I am about to show you. and obviously all the standard game rules as normal. This is one of the slightly older USAopoly ones with the black and white books. So we've got Parker Brothers logo there, USAopoly and Monopoly, and we've got a date here somewhere, 2007. So this was a 2007 Monopoly, so it's been around a good few years. So now obviously this was before they started the whole sort of, not redesign, but they started putting a lot more work into the cards. So we've just got a standard white card with a standard back there. With these, the better ones were always the... So there you go, you've just got the packet of M&Ms at the top. Almond and whatnot. So there we go. Nothing overly exciting there. And then instead of Chance and Community Chest, we have got red and yellow, which has got really nice artwork on there. You've obviously got red signature and yellow signature. And then the cards sort of differ, I guess. You've got some of them have got sort of CGI artwork, and some of them, so there you go, there's one with CGI, go directly to jail. And then you've got one that's not CGI, it's just a cartoon artwork, get out of jail free. And then if we just have a quick look at a couple of yellows, crack your candy shell, so there's another CGI sort of one, I think. Most of these seem to be CGI-ish. Oh, there's one that's not. Sign autographs at collector's meeting, collect 100. So there we go. Green, very famous. Right. Now, have a quick look at them. Or actually, before we look at the money, reels and directors' chairs are brown and yellow. So yellow for the brown for the reels, yellow for the director's chair. Could have been red and yellow, but brown is cool. And then we've got the money, which, as I love, normally we have got different money. So we've got the minis or swarm on the ones. On the fives, we've got red. What I like about this is they've sort of matched up the character with the dollar or with the bill. So we've got red, red hot, and there's his signature there, Secretary of Sweet. And then on the tens, we have yellow, nuts, and there's his signature, and he is a Commissioner of Candy. And he is green on the 20s. Green is the colour of money. In this case, it's definitely the colour of money. We've got green, Secretary of Sweet again. Let's see if I can actually move it. Then we've got blue, too cool, and he is a Commissioner of Candy. And then on the hundreds, we have got Crispy, the orange guy, so irresistible. Crispy, Secretary of Sweet. And then on the 500s we've got red and yellow. So I guess if they were ever to redo these, they could do Brown on the 500s or something like that. Miss Brown. She's quite cool. Normal dice, white with the black dots. Not perfect, but better than nothing. And the tokens, you've already seen them, but I'll show you them properly. We've got Crispy, which is kind of my favourite, I guess. My favourite character is Blue, but we don't have a blue token, we've just got blue sacks. And then for green, we don't have a green token, we've got Green's boot. Red and yellow come together, so they are one playing piece. Which is very nice. They've even got the little M on there, I don't know if you can quite see it, but there you go. We have got an M&Ms candy dispenser, which the detail's really nice on that. And we've got an M&Ms logo. So we'll just have a quick look at those there. So yeah, overall, I mean, this is definitely one of my favourite Monopolies. I absolutely love to play this one. like I said, I am a big fan of M&Ms, so that kind of helps. But yeah, if you're a fan of M&Ms or you're a Monopoly collector, get out and get this one bought. I think the one in the newer style packaging is actually quite difficult to come by, and the older packaging, I'm not 100% sure. I think that was more readily available in America, naturally. And yeah, I had to order mine offline, but if you can find one, buy one. So, thank you again. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.